Hello, everyone. Oh, shit. Hold on. Stop. I have my ball python with me because, I don't know, he wanted to hang out. So, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Guess who had to work today? Me. Because I'm considered a healthcare worker. Any hoodle with a side of soup, if the song was any indication of what the fuck we're doing tonight, I wanted to listen to more Jorn apology calls because they're funny. Literally the same shit I always do, but like, it's always really funny. So let's see, we got Honest and Metal Gear Pico, Spencer Silvera, Bitter Almonds, Justin McRazors, Your Hair's On Sweet. This is a Jorn stream judging from their song. You were correct. Voice to Wheelchair, Molly Percocet, Lee, Asbury Brad, hello. I'm just gonna fucking play Red Dead Redemption like I always do, cause, cowboys.
On July 5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorn Comedy.
I gotta do audio balancing, so sorry if it's weird for a bit.
After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorn went into damage control mode. The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Jorn Comedy on Skype after examining the Google Drive.
I'm thankful for these apology calls. What are you guys thankful for? I'm thankful that Jorn, with his egg-shaped head, thought that these calls were a good idea. Like, thought this call with Wes was a good idea. Oh my god.
Westmost said he would no longer support or work with Jorn Comedy, and for Jorn to never contact him again. Jorn asked if he could call Westmost and explain his side. This is the first.
I'm also thankful for Dave and Alex being gay. Oh, my beautiful baby boys.
First of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive,
also,
the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Huh?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear with everything.
Also, I wanted to stream because, like, I don't know. I know not everybody has, like, good Thanksgivings, and so, like, I thought it would be fun to just chill. Like, I mean, today was okay, because, I mean, I worked, but, like, I did have, like, a Thanksgiving meal with my family, so. The fact that this buffoon was told was told by Wes to never talk to him again and called anyway. Yeah! I thought my message was pretty clear, Jorn.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Why would he care?
I just want to start off by saying, when you and I talked on Friday,
my shit update.
You made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here, and then when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that, what was being talked about, was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
I didn't watch the video at all. I'm sorry, like, I always say the same shit about this because it's so fucking iconic.
You need to, because, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the genie fetish. That's not okay.
Hey, where are you going?
I agree. You're absolutely right.
Where are you going, homie?
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter. And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
It's wild how much, like, people will disregard boundaries about shit. And it's like, it doesn't even need to be that big a deal. Just don't disrespect my boundaries, dog.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on,
We stand Mr. Pico, Danny.
Joran?
Trust and a safe
A
place.
genie show?
Making fun of pedophiles and predators.
Trust at a safe place. Like, yeah, that's not what the community's about, but that's, like, what the community also is. So I can see why he said that, but also, like, that is not what you were being asked.
What is your behavior very much like, Joran?
So is the mission just not gonna load? I guess the mission's broken. I guess I'm just sitting here
I went way overboard
waiting for this.
But-
with the Molly videos.
Not just with
Your hair's on sweet. I counted it before. I think in this call he sized like. Hold on. My note. I put it on my notes app. It's something crazy, like 50 times or some shit. Let's see, notes. Call number 1, 53 times, and that's just like me counting, like manually.
that, why did it take you until now? And this is when I was saying the other night, are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now, 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about. But some of this shit's really recent. You used Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Guys, why am I hungry? It's Thanksgiving, and I ate food, like, lots of food today. Why am I hungry? Shit.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here.
Let me see where I want to
Just bear
start.
with me. So in the last couple of days, I had a great conversation with Mini Syllables.
The fuck does that have to do with what you're being addressed with? You sexualized somebody without their consent and got called out on it.
Where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate.
What does mini syllables have to do with it?
And I really got to see, she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying.
Where are you?
And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down.
Let's try this again.
I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. The main way I keep in touch with her.
Hey, sad face 09.
I took
Alright,
down
now it
all
worked.
the comments about Molly, which you are 100% right. I was way, way fucking over the line, and I was out of my goddamn mind. I honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who, I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know
That sounds like an excuse, dog.
where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da.
Why would it be Vince?
With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males. I may
He
have...
counted all the words in that apology to make sure it was 500 even. He was trying to fill out his word count for NaNoWriMo. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a like writing challenge in the month of November where you try to write at least 50,000 words. I never finish it because I fucking like I'll write when I want to. I'm really bad when it comes to like write this much to meet your goal. Like I will just fucking procrastinate. So yeah.
Awaken some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, wants to take me down a peg.
Who would be jealous of Jaroon comedy? I need to know who would be jealous of him.
I've seen people
Jordan,
go after
I want
people
to
with a
stop. I
lot
want to
less
stop
than
you
them.
right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure, you're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. And that's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up.
And that's literally what he did, and he doesn't want to admit it. Hey, CNJ Dev. Like, he can't admit that he made this as fat material. Because his fetish is so fucking specific. Oh shit. Alright, buddy, get out of there. It's just insane. Like, Joran is insane.
And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear, that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from the very beginning.
I'm sorry.
And treated her or him like an object. So when people see that, and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that.
Wow! He's not listening. just wow. Fucking listening. Why is Jordan such a fucking dork? Like, he really is just a fucking dweeb.
But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jordan, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
What I want to hear, Jordan, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things.
Oh, shit.
I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do. Because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned quite a few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid. Just so you.
I just. What does it matter? Why does it matter? You sexualize somebody. Like, why does it matter? What's your what your thought process was? Your creative process. I don't. Who cares? Nobody gives a shit about your creative process when you victimize them.
Jordan, if this is gonna be a
you
fucking
cool with
story about deviled eggs or hot
No.
dogs, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you gonna give me that's gonna make me?
Yeah, why do we need a director's cut for harassment? Like, we don't. We really don't. Hello, Ruben.
Go? Makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old
Oh, he was dead?
girl's page in a
Oh, I didn't
genie
realize he
costume
was
liking
dead.
it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense?
Genie.
The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay. Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video. I've taken down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now.
Yeah.
Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing.
Oh, yeah, CJ Dev West confirmed that was an accident. He didn't mean to call him Lauren. But it's very telling that Jordan is so similar to Lauren that somebody could accidentally call him Lauren. I do see ammo!
To figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
No.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I absolutely
Hey,
understand.
Roll Facts.
If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even?
That's literally what he wants you to talk about. Well, I mean, in theory, he doesn't want you to talk to him at all because, he's pissed at you. But fucking, literally, he's like, why did you sexualize Tiffany? Well, my thought process was this.
Just hear about that.
Yeah. Let me hear let me hear about the
Lila
sketch with
Daisy,
Tiffany.
Lila Daisy.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3.
She has vapors from seeing my snake art. I haven't posted any of him in a while. I haven't drawn him in a while. Am I really a simp for Solid Snake if I haven't drawn him in a while? I draw my OCs all the damn time.
sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but
What? Too late for
too late for
that.
that. And I say that honestly. It's no sarcasm. I was not.
I did draw Sam, who it's essentially like drawing Dave. See you soon, J-Dev. I don't think people want to sit and listen to me explain my OC lore, but
And if you don't believe me, yeah, you are very right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tip.
Joran, you would see the word genie in something and automatically add it to your genie playlist. Like, you get off to just the word genie, dude.
Me, since the beginning, have been sisterly.
Jordan.
Jordan, that's just how it is.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize
Yeah,
her.
the litter genie. You're very right not to believe me is not something you should say when you're trying to convince somebody. He says that, and then he's, like, surprised that Wes doesn't believe him. It's like, dog, you literally just said that he shouldn't believe you.
Tell me that again. I want to hear it
Do
again.
it, Viral. Play Red Dead Redemption.
Tell me the
It's
whole
fun.
thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing
Cowboys.
from the beginning again.
Can I just switch topics?
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay.
I love how he goes from humiliated to, like, can I just switch topics? And then he's like, and he hears Wes being like, I want to hear about the sketch. And he's like, okay. Like, just completely fucking, okay. Like Wes isn't about to talk to him about how he's a fucking predator.
So I contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche, you choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
Oh, shit, Ilrig's here. I gotta shut the stream down because I only stream when he's not awake, so. No, I'm joking.
None of them had been written, but I said,
Which one
I
did you
have
offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
Which
Okay,
one? Jordan, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jordan?
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Oh,
Okay.
big surprise.
So now let's flip this around.
Genie at
Let's,
Lawrence.
now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jordan, if I was offering you 3 sketches, and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one, you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she's somehow complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
No, she isn't. Absolutely not.
So
Fuck no, absolutely not.
why would it be included in the excuse, Jordan? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jordan, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Thank you for grandson.
Yeah.
I mean, your sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing. What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do search various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything.
Why?
I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me at this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult. Ever, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Hey, Jordan, you watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds like a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have done this. Yeah, I just liked Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to. I fail to see what explanation you can give for anything. I mean,
I'm Egyptian. I do not do this.
Like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology, where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And if you leave anything out, then they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not 2 nights ago, and you made it sound like it was nothing. There was nothing going on. You knew. You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up. You didn't think it would be connected. You didn't think it would be connected back?
No, because he's stupid. Oh. No, there you go. He said, I'm just stupid, Wes. That should be an excuse to be forgiven, right? I'm just stupid. Please tell me I'm not stupid and that I just made a mistake. Come on, Wes. It's manipulative bullshit. Like, when you deal with manipulators and, like, abusive people, you get used to the shit they try to pull. Joran's not a good manipulator, which is why it's easy to see this. Huh.
And it really irritates me that when I talk
God,
to you
I love
about trying to get
cowboys.
ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side. I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Joran? Do you think that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that...
Eel Rearg? Well, thank you. Has any of your behavior been that of an alpha? I think you giving me $2 has been the behavior of an alpha. Thank you very much.
you're liking, and then they saw that you're liking, do you think
But also go fuck yourself.
they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
No.
Because you know that's how shit goes now. People don't just stop at making you leave YouTube. They find out where you work, they find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory.
My camp disappeared.
And people try to warn people about predators.
I'm taking my money back!
That's what my entire channel has become.
No
against my
refunds.
wishes. And then I'm promoting you. And I'm telling people to sub to your channel. And you're preying on women.
Sub to Euro.
It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people, you put a fucking timestamp in a...
Oh, there we go. There's the notification. I gotta update that because I don't want the little random ass zombie. I have a couple ideas, and they all involve Solid Snake. So
video to look at a girl's tits. My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all.
hey,
I'm
Lawrence
a
Burnphone.
fucking creep.
Did you apologize to her?
Oh, here. You know what? Well, give me a second. We'll get Snake's ass. Hold on.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very
Give me a
clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here. This isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Where the hell is the picture? There it is. Y'all want to see the glass case where I keep all my Solid Snake stuff? Of course you do. Why am I even asking? Of course y'all do. Hold on. I just gotta make sure there's no, like, identifying information in this picture. Yeah, no, it looks fine. Alright. Window capture. And then we... Yeah. I have this. It's literally right behind me. I'm telling y'all. I love Solid Snake. I love him so goddamn much. So fucking bad. Okay, anyways. We're here to listen to Joran, not me, lose my shit over a fictional man who is like, if he were alive today, he'd be like 53.
So what's your plan? Not what you thought about doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Camp?
Apology video.
Oh, God, it's all the way over here. All right, we're
I would
gone.
like very much your opinion.
Let's fucking
Specific
go.
things I should mention in cocktail.
Wow. So you want me to co-write your apology video or somehow co-edit?
No.
Joran, what do you think you need to apologize
please.
for? Joran, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please. This is humiliating.
Dog, you you literally sexualized people without their consent. How are you humiliated, dude? The fuck is wrong with him? This is humiliating. What?
I want very much to
Hold on. How humiliating do you think it is
Also, Viral, I'm sorry. I cannot share custody of Snake's ass with you because him and I are married, so.
for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video, that Genie video? Because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Joran. You didn't take it down Friday night. You waited 2 days.
Very Laurel and Hardy. Thanks, you. Yeah, Ruben. Ruben, do you want to go, do you want to take the microphone to Walmart and you can do your grocery shopping in the middle of the street? You want to go do that for me?
So what do you think she's going to think when she hears that again, and then she goes back and reads your conversation with the catfish? You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
No.
And then what about all the women who follow Tiffany Lockhart and who don't believe that predators should be able to be with
You're hanging out with my mom right now? Well, tell her I said, fuck you. Don't tell her that. She'll be like, Kayla, why'd you say that to me?
in this community? Because that's what they're going to say. So it's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you.
Please don't kill me. Please
You
don't
need
kill
to
me.
come out and
Please
tell
don't kill
them,
me. Please
this
don't
is
kill
what I
me. Please
did.
don't kill me.
This is what I've been doing, and this is my plan to never be that person again.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about and you're not going to, but you might as well just go.
Yeah.
He really could have just left. He could have made it not a big deal. He could have just left, told his friends on Discord, "Hey yo, I did some fucked up shit. I'm leaving." There you go. Like it would be shitty because like you wouldn't get the victims wouldn't get apologies. But like in terms of what was oh there we go. Now it's working. In terms of what would be good for him, just leaving.
I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
It's not about me.
I just feel you have a better clarity. I just feel you have
It's not about me.
more clarity.
You know what, dude? I've never had to write an apology video for being a predator, personally.
Well, this is a new one for me also.
But it's not the first time you've been a predator, Jordan. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet. These people are just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive artist. That's not a guy who values women.
Woman.
That's not an alpha male. That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can by making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits.
Basement male.
It upsets me because I promoted you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because I told people to work with you.
Is that like, you know, there's like alpha male, beta male, like all that shit. Is basement male on there? You shut the fuck up! Did the stream cut out? I must have missed the answer to my question. It's bad form to accuse me of trolling. Thank you, Snake, for your gracious answer. Hold on. Do I have anything on here? Oh, I have... Is it this one?
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah, it's that one. Hey, Eureka's mom. Oh, why is it not working?
But I'm
I
sure
hate that I let you down.
It's not me
And
that
I
you
hate
let
that-
down. It's the other people. It's those women that you let down. The women that you've been devaluing. That's who you let down.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them down.
Why
And
are there
now
so many wolves chasing me?
it
What the
affects
fuck?
other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Joran, who came into the community.
Well, Eel gets drunk, and then you see the real side of him that is into me.
Had a lot of people
shit.
back him up and work with him, and then fuck them all over, so that he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice. I mean, even when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs down, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me? Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you? People didn't like that. That's not what this community is supposed to be about.
Yeah. I'm just coming to grips with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the issue.
It did.
You're a grown man.
Naive.
You're a grown man.
You're absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jordan.
Okay, there has to be a glitch because there's nothing but
And I
wolves
think you know what I
spawning
mean.
all the time. Someone's fucking with me.
Excuse me?
I said I think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
I guarantee you it wasn't the first time this was an issue. It's just Jordan is so stupid and doesn't really care about anything that isn't genies, so like he wouldn't have picked up on it. Oh, Maz, you're being good.
I've been
What are you
sexualizing
doing?
women
Come on.
way too long. Over
There you go, buddy.
sexualizing them.
Have you been in trouble for it before?
I've been. I'm sorry you broke up.
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
Oh no. Women have said they're.
Oh, real quick, I found a vest that like is so much better for the Shadow Moses fit, but like it's too warm to wear on most of the map. Hold on. Where's the? Look at that, the fucking Shadow Moses drip, but I can't wear it on most of the map because it's too fucking hot.
Not interested, and I stopped.
I just don't know what would make you start without knowing they were interested in the
Maz.
first place.
What are you doing?
I'm a stupid man. I haven't used any kind of self-control.
What are you doing?
You treated YouTube like
And
it was a pussy palace. Like you were gonna start this channel, and then you were just gonna start banging different. I don't know why you would think that.
I love that
And
Jordan really did think that YouTube's a pussy palace. Like, yeah, I've made friends on YouTube. Like a lot of fucking really great friends, except for Eel. I'm joking. But like going into YouTube with the expectation of like meeting people to fuck, that's boomer behavior. And Jordan's a fucking boomer.
in all communities to do it. Why this one? Where there are a lot of women who are damaged. And you were even like, yeah, I read that somewhere before when I was telling you about, you know, when you were talking about the comment that was written. I've heard something about this before. You know why you heard about it before? Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot of women in this community, not just women, people who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized for someone, for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone you know who got ripped off, who got fucked over. So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jordan. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lorne because it helps them feel better about their own victimization.
Yeah.
And then you're coming in here and helping. What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better intentions. Just
What was the intention, dog?
make people laugh. Just make fun of Lauren. I shouldn't have
Make
been.
fun of Lauren. Make fun of
The
Lauren.
word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
It's borderline sexual assault. I mean,
God. I have no. You probably won't believe me. I can't believe you don't. But I have no desire to hurt anyone.
Oh, it's playing dead. Oh no.
there's a desire to hurt.
So that's what it is.
Okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
No.
But you did it, right?
then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did it. And so
Absolutely.
maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly and Kelp Pill or Tiffany Lockhart or any of the other people, but you did.
Yeah.
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
I agree.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
I would delete my entire YouTube account if somebody, if somebody was like, "You are a grown man, behave like it." I'd be like, "All right, bye." Like this is a lot. I'd be so embarrassed.
I will.
If you want me to look over your apology video script when you write it, I'll look it over.
That would mean so much to me. That's more than I deserve.
But that's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible. That's being...
Your hair is on sweet. Are you Honduran? I'm sorry. Just like the way he would do that shit. Like, oh, are you Are you half Portuguese like me? Like, are you Mexican? Like, the fuck, dude? Who talks like that?
Yeah, that's really doing me a solid.
But I think no matter what, there should be some sort of a apology made individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
I am going to start contacting people.
Starting
with Molly.
And that,
you may not like it, Fantastic Planet, but this is what peak alpha males sound like. Behave like it. I will.
yeah, and I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long
What
to
is
make.
wrong with this
There's stuff
game?
being added to this drive, and none of it's good. And you need to get out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. It's going to be released tomorrow. I can probably get the script to you. No, I can't get the script to you tonight. I'm sorry I put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me through
Trade your
anything. It's not about putting me through. That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off. I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot for them to earn that. So it's nothing to me. It's what you did to the other people that I know and care about, and that's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
All right, man, I will.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Y'all ready to hear his first draft of the apology?
At 3 a.m., roughly 3 hours after the first apology call, Joran contacted Wes Most. He had completed the first draft of his apology. What he wrote was a half-hearted attempt devoid of the actual things he had done. On top of that, he was hiding something big. Let's listen in as Joran deflects, lies, and still refuses to accept responsibility, and Wes Most makes him do it all over again. The day was July 6, 2020, the time was 3 a.m.
Jesus Christ, he was doing this at 3 in the morning?
Hey, so, I'm looking at this, and I want to ask you before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Yes.
100, and
Yes.
nothing has been left out.
I could put my hands on a Bible and say I am so sincere, and
Yes.
I want to do
Fuck
my
yes,
best with
that's
it. I don't want
right
anyone
there.
to have any doubt.
Pretty sure Lauren put his hand on a Bible in court and said that he was going to tell the truth and never talked about MySpace Molly or any of those other people. I'm not a religious person, so I just want to know though, because it's going to come across in your apology video if there's a lack of sincerity. And just as someone who does have experience with this stuff, I want you to know that people are going to pick it apart. And if there's anything that they find that comes up later that doesn't match or that refutes what you're saying is sincere, then you might as well have done nothing. It'll actually be worse than doing nothing. So before you read it, I just want to make sure that everything here is sincere and you don't feel like anything was left out.
No, I think I get everything.
Okay.
That being said, because I want to be as honest to you as possible, I have flirted with so many women in the community, I would have forgotten at this point.
Well, that should maybe be the first line of your. That's
kind of telling. Really damn good idea.
That's kind of telling. That's kind of telling, don't you think? When you flirted with so many women in a small community, in a very short period of time, that you don't even remember who it was.
Let me type that right now.
Where the hell are all these turkeys at? I know it's Thanksgiving, but damn.
Okay, cool. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, girl, it's fun.
Yeah, I did rehearse a few times because, well, when I say rehearse, I fucking trip over my words.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I mean, I rehearse scripts too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not going to mean it lacks sincerity or not. I just want to make sure before you read anything that someone later is going to pull up something else and be like, whoa, what about this? I want to make sure that it's sincere. So yeah, go ahead and start the and I'll stop you if I have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, everybody.
This is the rare, serious video from me.
I hate him so much.
Probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made, though. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology, a very big one. It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been online. It's been really, really bad. I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them, treating them like meat sometimes even. It's a very shitty thing to do. I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid, but guess what? Being stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone? The same thing. The outcome is the same regardless, and it's irrelevant.
See, I think and let me stop you because I just did.
Let me stop you because I
think
did.
in the beginning maybe you're taking too long with the explanation before actually saying what happened.
Mozzarella, my son.
Because here's the thing. Thing. Who knows how many people have seen that drive in that video at this point? They're not going to want to hear that. They know that you've done something very, very wrong. So instead of 3 paragraphs explaining that, I would just jump right to it. You don't need to paint a picture.
Okay.
That's how confused he is.
Okay, well,
I mean, continue now, but I just want you to think it, like, when you reread this, I want you to look at it and see, is all that actually important, or is a lot of it filler? Because people just say what you did.
Okay, yeah, I feel like it was important.
Well, because I'm looking at the screen, and then the next thing is, so why did...
Here's how you apologize. Hey, guys, I showed Stanley's balls on stream one time, and I'm really sorry for doing that. There you go.
Did I do it? You're talking about why you did something before you even talk about what you did.
Gotcha.
If you're looking at a recipe, the very first thing on that recipe, if you're looking at like the back of a pack of M&Ms, the very first thing is the thing that's the most of in that recipe. So if it's sugar or whole wheat. And with this, the most important thing here is what you did. Not why you did it, not the pre-setup to the apology. Start with what you did. This is what I did. That's what people are going to want to see.
I got you. I thought it was good just because in the second paragraph...
I thought it was good. Well, that was your first mistake, Jordan.
I've been really inappropriate. I've been over-sexually. I thought that was letting people know right away.
Vague.
Oh, you mean this? Yeah!
No, that's vague.
Or the other one goes...
Okay.
It sounds like an excuse for an apology. That a lot of celebrities and the PR, that's vague.
Oh, dude, I've been doing my damnedest to let my sincerity come through, and I like to be. I think it's long because I like to be real clear. I don't want people to think, oh well.
Just be sincere, dude. I'm doing my damnedest to make sure my sincerity comes through. Just be sincere. Well, Yoerg, you're on to me, and this is why I have to go. No kidding.
Just shit that out or something.
Uh-huh.
I want people to know that I really thought about this. That's
You
my
know,
thought
a
process.
30-second apology that was like, hey, I tried to fuck a kid, and I blamed a lot of people for it, and my life has been ruined because of it, but I'm working hard to try and get that back, and I'm going to therapy and
Hey,
realizing what I did
Pagemaster.
was wrong. That would be something that Lauren could say. That would undo the 12 years of bullshit that he's been spouting. Do you think people would say, God, I wish it was longer?
Yeah, Gorilla Spawn. Joran was in a video that talked about, like, YouTube predators. Oh, excuse me. I believe Wes reached out to get an interview with Joran, but he politely declined. Oh, thank you. Your hair is on sweet. The first laugh squeaks. First time on a live stream, but I'm listening to Stanley. Oh, you make me blush. Hold on, where is it? Oh, where is my kissy button? Oh, here it is.
Fluff is what you do when you're trying to make a video longer for monetization, but for this, just get straight to it. The meat and potatoes.
Okay. I'm going to continue now.
He learns on climbable ladder.
So why did I do it? Again, I had no good excuse. But actually.
Ruben! Hey, yo! I'm streaming. You will get your dinner later.
I guess you're saying that should go out too, right? The next paragraph?
No, keep reading. I want to hear it. Then we'll decide.
Okay, great, thanks. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse, but I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they are doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind,
right, Ruben?
What I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will.
What's wrong with Snake? Oh, he's got the fucking camo. It's the what's it called? The fucking the octo camo.
They shouldn't
So I made him transparent.
have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were...
Ruben, I love you, but I'm doing stuff. What am I playing? It's Red Dead Redemption 2, but it's the Red Dead Online.
embarrassed and more worried about how I'd react. I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop and he flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I chroma keyed it on purpose to make I chroma keyed it so that he was transparent.
Hear me?
Oh, you know what? I think my phone cut out. Can you start over at that paragraph? I missed everything. I thought you were getting ready.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was.
He really thought he
If
could.
this makes someone else realize
really
that
thought
they're
he
doing
could
the
get
same
somewhere.
things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though.
Really?
What if they were too
I didn't know
embarrassed
that.
and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asked a man to stop and he flipped the fuck out. I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual. I was
Really damn
objectifying
sexual.
women. How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no! Like, Jordan, stop yelling at me! You're supposed to be apologizing!
There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong. Period, full stop. Not just on YouTube, and this went on for years. I cringed thinking about it.
All right. So here, I don't, the part about if it can do some good and help someone else change, I don't think the martyr card is a way to go on this. That's going to get you destroyed. Take that part out. This isn't about you.
The last time I listened to this, I found a line I never heard before. At one point, Jordan goes, I told people to take down a video that shouldn't be take down. Why does he suck at talking? He is so bad at talking. Man can never say a sentence correctly.
You helping someone else change. This is about you realizing what you did and apologizing to people. So helping someone else should not be something that that's some PR shit that's thrown in to make people say, like, if I can change this one person from going out and killing someone while drunk driving or, overdosing on heroin, then I'm going to do it. That's not going to happen. No one's going to, because if you would have saw this video a week ago, you would have thought, God, I'm glad I'm not like that, and then you would have gone and talked about Molly's tits. Because that's not talking to you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, how old are you?
48.
And it took you 48 years to realize this. So you think a video a week ago would have changed your mind and your way of thinking?
Damn,
I'm sure you've seen countless PSAs about sexual harassment.
So let's take a
how to
self-portrait
treat people,
and
but
then...
you never thought they were talking to you.
Yeah.
And then the other part where you're talking about, yeah, no, there was some of that, and some of that stuff I said was just plain creepy. No, it was all creepy. All of it, because as soon as you say one thing, it everything else Dr. Maurice Wolin could have saved 100 lives the day he goes out to try and fuck a 12-year-old. None of that matters.
Gotcha.
So I did more than flirting. I don't think there was any flirting. It was all like the LOLs that Lauren would throw out. What color panties and bra? LOL. When are your parents going to leave? LOL. You were testing the waters.
Maurice Swollen.
And if you would have got a sexual response back from Molly.
He does in his second draft, I think, Eel. Or no, he doesn't. He never does take accountability. Even as of... It took him up until, like, last year, I think, to actually delete it.
It wouldn't have been that it was a joke. It would have been welcomed.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's, again, sincerity. If it's not sincere, someone like me will tear this fucking thing apart.
Wow. I have to tell you, my instincts are
wrong.
Proving wrong and wrong again and again in writing this thing.
Yeah. Well,
everything that I think that is sincere and shows people I'm for real, you're saying it.
Yeah, you're right, Eureka's mom. He's just like, how is that possible? Like, dog, why are you, like, throwing, like, a little tantrum?
Kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is. The saying that you hope one person learns from, that's bullshit. You don't care about that. Right now, your concern is yourself, and that's what your concern should be. Not some other guy. Not saying, if you guys hate me and kick me out, but a year from now, I found out that some other guy stopped. That'll make it all worth it. That's not true. That's not what you want. Be sincere.
But it is true.
That's bullshit. Jordan, so you're telling me right now, if they were like, you know what, Jordan?
Fuck you.
Go away. Fuck your channel.
I love that.
And then a year from now, some guy contacts you like, hey, man, I was about to, point a time code to some girl's butt and say, like, look at her butt.
Look at her butthole!
And I saw your video and it stopped me from doing that. You would be like, you know what, that really warms my heart and makes it all worth it, what I did.
No.
Okay.
No, that's
bullshit. Sincere.
Okay. Should I continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he ever says where he's from specifically, but he does say he's from New England. Look at her butthole. Me last Thanksgiving after Jessie posted her community tab. Jessie, I don't think anything will ever top her posting, which, like, I really don't think she should have posted her family on the community tab. But, like, the juxtaposition of family picture, her in a thong with her ass out, like, photoshopped onto a stripper pole. Like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with her?
Okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life,
Hey,
you get a
Serenity.
mirror held up to you in your actions. You don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight inside to do something about it. I'm sure you probably want me to get rid of this paragraph.
Yeah, it's like the community is nice, so of course people are going to show up to your streams, dude. Like, people, the streams, honestly, are just kind of a vehicle to hang out. Like, sure, it's a bonus if, like, the content creator is good, but I go to streams a lot to just, like, hang out with people, and, like, we usually, like, have a good laugh and stuff. It's not as serious as he makes it out to be. Like, he made this apology with the expectation that it would save his image for his fans? What fans, dude? The one that's taped to your ceiling? Oh, wait, that's Lauren.
What? Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, can you start that one over again?
Yeah, this is probably, I'm almost sure you're going to want me to get rid of this, but anyway.
Let me decide that. Yeah,
Don't
go ahead
let
and
him
read it.
go! That man has a
Sometimes
family!
in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look,
No,
don't wince.
I missed the paragraph before that.
Oh, okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next.
So are you giving me a lesson, or this isn't? I'm still yet to get to the apology. That whole paragraph is garbage.
I love how he calls it garbage, too. Like, not even just, oh, you need to rework that. Nah, that paragraph is garbage.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just more fluff. Like you're telling me this
The
is
next
what I've
closest
learned
one
over
is strawberry?
these last 24 hours. But I mean, Jordan, let's be honest. You would not
either
have felt this
strawberry or
way
Valentine.
if none of that stuff was released today.
In my mind, I had this weird dichotomy is, like, so fucking goofy to me, but I always laugh at it, like, every fucking time. Also, going to Valentine is scary, because usually people are, like, shooting each other there. Like, online, like, other players go fucking buck wild in Valentine for some reason. They're always, like, killing each other over there. I really don't know why. I don't know why people in this game are just dicks to each other. Then again, I'm the one that has, like, the highest honor level possible. I'm just a goody two-shoes over here.
So that right there,
You're right.
I would tear that shit apart.
Done. It's gone.
Yeah.
All right, so I go directly into the apology right
Ruben.
now.
Actually, you know what? Can you read that one last one again?
Oh, ideally.
Yeah, just hit
Hold on.
Control Z or whatever. You know, it's pretty easy.
Oh, fuck, what do I hit on this thing? Oh, undo. There we go.
Like, I don't even really get mad at griefers. I just will, like, while they're fucking with me, I'll just immediately load a new session, and it's not, it takes, like, maybe an extra minute of, like, oh, that's annoying, I gotta load into a new session so that I don't have to deal with griefers, but, like, that's it. Like, I'm not gonna, like, sit there and, like, scream at my computer.
Let me see. Fuck, I did delete it.
Just hit Control
Oh,
Z.
you know,
boom.
I have actually. It's still on my screen. Wait,
It's in the chat, according to Wes. Like, why? But he had to have been either he's stupid, which I mean he is stupid, or he was biding for time for some reason here.
isn't it on the screen
yeah.
from where you pasted
Oh,
it?
yeah. Yeah, I'm
I mean,
done.
that's what I'm reading off of.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I'm getting a call on Skype real quick. Hold on, okay?
Sure.
Hello?
Chris Hansen on Skype.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna make the video. Well, no, he's working on he's working on something right now. I'm gonna decide after. No, I have not seen any new edition. Can you send me an email? I'm in the middle of something right now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
And he just doesn't even like, oh, is that Chris Hansen? Oh no, you talking about me to Chris Hansen? Uh-oh. Like, he's just like, hi! Like, no self-awareness. It's very obvious this man was dropped on his head.
All right. Where were we?
You want me to do the paragraph again? In my mind, I created this weird
Oh, yeah,
dichotomy.
please.
He reads it like three times.
In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual, really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend, she knows how I am, it's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned 1 minute and fetishize the person the next.
No, he was born with his superpowers because it's his blue eyes, Eel. Come on, give it the program.
Yeah, you know, I hear it again, and I think it needs to come out.
Is that what his head is shaped like that? Yeah.
So going to...
Like, even Joran is like, I got a fucking dent on my head. Like, I think legitimately his head is funny shaped because he got, like... Hold on! I'm sorry, I, like, was reading and talking and Eel's message just caught me off guard. He was bitten by a radioactive eye. Shut the fuck up! Stop being funnier than me! Hey, Callie. But yeah, no, Jordan acknowledges that he's got a funny shaped head.
Directly into the apology itself. Let me see here. I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet. I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or
Hey,
scared.
Alison Marie, I'm sure.
That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't all on me. Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged.
Yo, we should just isolate that and make like an inspirational like Joran video. I mean, it'd only be like 10 seconds, but
I've done projects.
I would take that part out. I don't think you need to tell them that their feelings are valid and real. That would be a really good point, because that would be a really good point to bring up the troll that is not a troll, that people are scared to stream and do things about because they think there's some random person out here trying to take you down. And that sounds like your opening paragraph. I apologize to all women in the TCAP community should be the first line that comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
And not just the women. I don't know if you're familiar with how sexual harassment works, but if you and I work in an office and you're having a sexual conversation with a woman who, for whatever reason, is into it.
For whatever reason, it doesn't even catch that. It didn't even catch that Wes just roasted him.
And it's going back and forth with me, and I hear it and it makes me uncomfortable, that's harassment too.
Oh, wow.
Fellow jabroni Mike enjoyer.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, it's not just women who were offended by what you were doing. You know, it offends everyone.
I'm offended
So
by
I
Joran.
think that the TCAP community as a whole should be apologized to.
All right, I'll change it.
And then, well, I'm not saying change it, but I apologize to the TCAP community. And I apologize to all women, specifically all women in the TCAP community. But you need to address the community as a whole. Because, like, Clobber, and I mean, you brought Clobber, and Clobber's the nicest guy in the world. And you brought him to that video with Tiff.
Right? Like, Mike just has, like, such a fucking... It's just such a fucking New York accent, and something about it is very mwah.
Me too. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, as much shit.
Don't tell Mr. Squeak. He'll, like, call me a goof for having, like, a little crush on Jabroni Mike.
As he gives Tiffany as much shit as I give Tiffany, we both really respect her.
Yeah.
She's a really smart woman and doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and let's start with the apologizing.
Okay. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all the women on the internet. I've done projects with some great female content creators. Tiffany Lockhart, Danny G, Kelp Pill,
Danny G.
These people...
I don't think they're still in here. They might have fallen asleep because they had a very busy Thanksgiving, but... I hope they hear me singing the Danny G song.
Gave me the time and effort to help my channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly. I apologize to them for any time I treat them disrespectfully. The sketches I did with Kelpel and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken those videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing.
Oh!
I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get
Hold on.
Okay.
My mom, dog. He was trying to, like, get fresh with my mom. That's so weird to me. Like, not saying that, like, people can't be attracted to my mom or, like, want to date my mom, but, like, just Jordan, like, being a creep towards my mom is just wild to me.
There's things that need to come out here. I've done project with some great female creators, and you start naming them. It's not the time to name drop. I'll get rid of that. I would get rid of these people.
Oh, you lost me. Hold on again, please.
I have done projects with some great female content creators, and you start naming them. None of that's important. That's like when
I thought you wanted me to name people.
I want you to name drop the people.
My 77-year-old mom.
Danny G. And I want you to name drop the people who you affected. You're running down a list of people who you worked with.
Gotcha.
That's like when someone says, ask any of my black friends, Ramon, Tyrone, if I'm a racist, and they'll tell you I'm not. Running down a list of people you worked with is that's unimportant. And they gave me much more than I would cut it all the way down to the sketches I did with Kelp. So, and even I've done some projects with some great female creators. Like, who cares? Yeah. This is not a bio about Jordan. This should just be the apology and about the.
In an alternate universe, Cyber had Thanksgiving at their mom's house with her new husband and host of the roast, Mr. Jordan Comedy. I would actually be upset if, like, mom was into Jordan. Cause I'd be like, Mom, come on, you can do so much better, buddy. Are you okay? Like, do you need somebody to talk to? Do I have to like call like a? Do I have to call a like an emergency like therapist for you, dude?
Apology.
I gotcha.
By now, people will know what you did. Like, it's spreading. So all this other stuff, all this fluff is just going to upset people. It's like when Lauren would sit at that kitchen table and talk about deviled eggs and macaroni and cheese. Which, okay, so all right, so yeah, let's start from the sketches I did.
Okay. The sketches I did with Kelpel and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken the videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commenting on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to
I think you should be more specific about that. About a video about her bouncing. What does that mean?
She was
not specific enough. I made a comment about her body bouncing in a video and sexualize her in a very innocent video. Like, it needs to be that specific.
Okay.
I don't know what bouncing means.
Right. The term I use is, the bounce cam is doing good, which is creepy as fuck.
That is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Who says that? Like, does Jordan forget that like, his comment history is public? Like, people can see when he comments? Does he not know that? Because the way he acts, it's like he doesn't know that people can see this shit sometimes. Or, like, he doesn't care, obviously, but it's just... Have you no shame, dude? Listen. I'm a fucking weirdo degenerate who, like, posts solid snake thirst traps all the fucking time. But even I can read the goddamn room. Even I realize that people can see this. This is my digital footprint, and I'm aware of that. You say digital footprint to Joran, he'd probably be like, let's put some gold shoes in those feet. Let's put his feet in some gold shoes.
And went to a video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing.
Yeah.
Where's that guy running to?
I apologize to the great Babsy for the times I made her uncomfortable trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rhoda's Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony.
Rhonda.
Then I said, you're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more.
Okay,
I apologize to
that
anyone.
right there. You'd have
Yeah.
trouble finding a group of women that deserve respect more. Why?
I'm just trying to say how awesome they are.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, feel that those people you just named deserve more respect than nurses on the front line who are fighting coronavirus? So is that sincere?
No, you're absolutely right. All right, let me get rid of that. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly
breasts were
sexual.
bouncing?
And how about I apologize to anyone who I left out?
Yes.
And know that your pain is no less than anyone that I mentioned, or something along those lines. And you mentioned the videos that you removed. Those are all deleted, right?
Gone.
Some of them are deleted. Well, dude, I'm just going to put all my cards on it because
Completely
obviously you're
erased.
going out of your way to help me. So I deleted everything to do with Tiffany, the stuff that I thought was borderline, like the Joran After Dark and the Sex Tips with Dan, I have on as unlisted right now.
Why did he, like, listen, it's because he's a sex pest, obviously, but it's like, I just don't get making so much sexual content in this community. Like, that's not really the first thing I think of. Like, yeah, you think of, like, SA and stuff because that's predominantly what these predators want to do to children. But, like, you never really think of, like, that, like good sexual stuff, like, in this community. So, like, why was he thinking about it? I mean, again, he's a sex pest, so that's why. But it's just, like, weird to think about because that's not the first thing that comes to mind.
Or private.
And what's the reason? Are you bringing them back later? Or what's the reason?
Honestly,
The Joran Comedy Reunion Tour!
with some stuff like Sex Tips with Dan, I don't think that there is anything there that would be offensive to someone, but at the same time, now I'm kind of shell-shocked. I'm not saying, oh, poor me, fuck that, but I'm just kind of like, if I do anything even slightly sensual, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Typhoid Mary?
Yes.
Okay, what did Typhoid Mary do?
She contaminated everyone without getting contaminated herself.
She got everyone sick, right? And she was a cook. Would you hire her to cook in your restaurant?
Contaminated?
Hell no.
Okay, so do you think that after this situation
Say
you
it
should be
like
putting
that.
up any sexual videos back up? Or how do you think that kind of reaction is that going to get? Should Lauren Armstrong start getting catalogs for the 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini lines?
Hell no.
Nah, people aren't going to react to all of that. So,
Well, what is your personal opinion if you heard him on my Sex Tips with Dan?
He literally just told you. He literally just said, if it's sexual in nature, it's probably not a good idea to put it back on your channel. Like, were you listening, or you just want him to be like, oh, Joran, Sex Tips with Dan was my favorite? Like, fuck, dude.
And do you think it's innocent stuff? Do you think it's just like...
well, I mean, the genie thing sounded innocent until what came out. So you tell me, do you think people are going to have a problem listening to anything you put out that's sexually based after
I would prefer to keep everything.
After seeing a picture of a 9 or whatever year old girl that you're clicking on, do you think you should be putting anything sexual up, Jordan?
No, absolutely not.
And okay, so all the Tiffany stuff is deleted, and some stuff is privated.
Yeah,
but
it's really clear that he doesn't know what the problem is, and he's just saying whatever he can to get Wes off his back and to like, Wes, how do I fix this so that people love me again? Like that's it. That's all he cares about. He doesn't care about doing the right thing for the right reasons. He cares about saving his skin.
You agree that that needs to be gone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let me see. I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive.
Woman.
I'll tell you the woman I've quote unquote flirted with were of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and that I've done that. It's repulsive. Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated.
Oh,
Most
stop.
Why is that necessary?
But I've hit the like button of girls who are way younger.
Hello,
that
mozzarella.
disgusts me that I've done
Okay.
that. It's repulsive. As of when?
You're just vibing in my shirt.
I mean, because you spent a lot of time explaining things prior to that I've had you remove, but as of when did that become repulsive?
When I realized what I did and how that it's viewed, it makes my skin crawl.
Is it something that you would have proudly told someone about before?
No, absolutely.
He does the shit that all these predators do. He should just leave. That's a smart thing to do. Smart thing to do in terms of your own safety. If he's not going to leave, he should be honest 100%. That's the honorable thing to do. Honorable celebrity. But he chooses to try and thread the needle, and it's just embarrassing. Yeah, it's... This is how people end up as lolcows, because they can't take accountability, and they try to, like... half-ass... Hold on. Okay, he's still in my shirt. I keep thinking that my fucking ball python's, like, gonna run away, but he's still just vibing.
Absolutely not. No.
No. So you wouldn't have told people before that you were liking.
Yeah, Jorn dumb. That's the point.
Absolutely.
So then you knew that it wasn't okay.
Yeah.
So.
Ruben, what's she doing? What are you doing?
But you're repulsed out as of today. They would ask the predators, does anyone else know that you're here today? Why do you think they ask them that? If I'm going to meet some strange broad, I let someone know where I'm going. If you're going to meet some strange broad and you know it's not okay, you don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So Jordan, you weren't telling people that you were doing that because of what reason?
Ow.
I'm just a private person.
Jordan, you didn't tell people for what reason?
Because it's wrong.
So is that a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that and it's repulsive?
Hmm?
What?
Well, no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Is it a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done
Yes.
that and it's repulsive?
Fuck yes. Absolutely.
Then what? Dog. He's clearly not listening.
As of when? Because that would be the first thing I would ask if I tore this video apart in an analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would open with that line.
Yeah, whatever, Wes. Shut up.
Because I want to know, when did it become repulsive? When it was pointed out to you? Because you weren't telling people about it. You just admitted you never would have told anyone.
Yeah.
So when did it become so repulsive and now you're disgusted by it? When it was found out by someone?
It's always been repulsive, Wes. It's always been something that I knew was wrong. And...
Okay, well, now we're getting into another issue, Jordan, because if this is something that you always knew was wrong, and yet you continue to do it, then there's another problem, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Jordan, you came to a community
Yeah.
built around child predators.
Yes.
You are liking pictures of sexualized little girls in genie costumes. And you're telling me you knew it was wrong, so you wouldn't tell anyone. But now you're repulsed by it after it got found out. Every guy who got busted on Dateline, I'm disgusted by myself. You could shoot me right now.
He really doesn't get it. Like, Wes is basically saying to him, yo, it's the way you're trying to word this is you're trying to say that you always knew it was wrong, but it disgusts you. Like, it doesn't make you look any better. Like, you can't feign ignorance that it was wrong, but then also try to say you always knew it was wrong and disgusted you. I think that's what it comes down to, Your Hair is on Sweet, is that these people think that that everybody sees the world that they do. So, like, they're fucking baffled and don't know what to do when people are like, nah, dog, that's weird.
Yeah.
You genie
I
fetish.
think that line needs to be fixed and maybe elaborated on a little bit more, because skipping over that but giving all the background about these great women of TCAP, that's insincere. You really glossed over that line, and I don't think you can gloss over that line.
What should I say?
That is
What? That's a you problem, Joran.
not for me to decide, Jordan. But I think you need to try
Always
again
makes
right
me
there,
laugh.
because that is not okay. You're admitting you've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. You knew it was wrong. You knew that it was something that could get you in trouble, and you knew it was something you needed to hide from people.
The thing is, and I don't expect you to believe anything I say at this point. The thing
So then why are you getting frustrated, dog?
is, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's all I did, start, finish, was hit a like button. That's it. But of course, with everything that's come out, no one would believe me, and I couldn't blame them for not believing me.
It's all progression, Jordan. How long would it have been until if some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl hit you up, and it's Halloween and she's in a genie costume and she wants to come over and hang out? You know, Lauren didn't start off driving out to Nashville or Bowling Green. He started out chit-chatting and saying hi, and then it becomes normalized, and then one thing progresses to another. So that right there, that one line is not going to be okay. That just glossing over it. There needs to be an explanation, and there needs to be an explanation that you now realize what you did was wrong, but at the time you didn't think it was. And that, because I'm telling you, if you leave it like that, with people seeing what they're seeing in this drive, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And then someone's going to want it. Yeah, you can't do that.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me see. What was I? And then I say something that sounds half.
And now he's trying to get Wes on his side by being like, look at this. I sure was a dummy, huh? Like, you literally don't have to waste your energy doing these manipulation tactics if you were just honest about shit.
Of an excuse.
Well, no,
Honestly,
Jordan. I just want to hear you. I just want to hear you read it. Yeah, let me tell you what how it sounds. I just want to hear you read it.
Thanks. Some of the women on Instagram I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Okay, so which part of that sentence do you think is unnecessary?
That I became friends and dated with some women.
Do you think that matters?
Dated with some women.
Not.
Do you at all? Does it matter?
It's extraneous.
It is, and even the having to deal with attention from me they did not want. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's the whole point of this apology. So that's also unnecessary.
So
Lauren really is trying to hit that word count.
Off. Others suffered in silence. That's important.
Yeah.
So you were told several times that it was inappropriate how you were acting.
Over the years, yeah.
And instead of thinking that it was a Jordan issue, it was their issue.
That is the most important part. I think you should have highlighted that more.
They were uptight, or maybe they were on their period, or
Wes
whatever
doesn't know what he's
excuse you
talking
would have
about.
made. But like I said earlier, I said, this isn't the first time. And you're like, no, no, no. So you've been told off before. You've been told to fuck off.
Yeah, I have.
And you just bounced right back up and kept going. And how did that work out for you? How did that normally work? And honestly, how did that work out for you?
Honestly, and this will sound like bullshit, but it's just like, well, some of them like it.
Who? Name one woman who liked it, Joran. None of the. They probably saw like your fucking egg-shaped head and were just like, I'm just gonna ignore this message.
Some of them are receptive, so I just move on.
Who was receptive?
That was what I was telling myself. Oh, some of them.
And that's your sincere thinking.
That was
and you've been
exactly
nothing
what
but
my
sincere.
mind.
You've been nothing but sincere with me up until this point, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like that you're being completely. Because I would expect that, I want to give you this opportunity. People want me to make.
Yeah, Cookie, well, probably because of this asshole, I always just swap the fucking. I mean, it's purposeful, but I'm just like always swapping women and woman.
A video about it's laid out for me, and I don't want to do that.
Hello?
But my channel is built about predator exposure.
Yeah.
And if you're being completely sincere with me, then I can, let's continue on. But that line needs to come out. Keep in the part about, being told off in silence, and then mention that's unacceptable. Why is it unacceptable?
Uh-huh.
Why is it unacceptable?
Right.
Some told me off, some suffered in silence. Why is that unacceptable?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Why is that unacceptable?
Because they're not doing it for my kind of attention. They're not interested in some guy that they don't even know.
So he clearly is aware of how people think. Like, he's not oblivious to the fact that some people wouldn't want to be with him or get hit on by him. So he still does, but he still does it.
Coming on to them.
Why is it unacceptable for you, Jordan? Not why is it unacceptable in a general sense, because most people don't have to be told not to make toast in the bathtub or not to let their dog shit on a floor and not pick it up.
Yeah.
But some people do. But that's not what this is about. Why was it unacceptable for you that you were told off many times over the years and kept going? That's what this is about. This is not a general statement on the world or the public as a whole, and you're giving a lesson. This is why you're humbled and you're showing humility. So why was it unacceptable for you? Because you're asking people to forgive you. They know it's unacceptable.
Yeah. Because I made them feel terrible, man. I felt that made them feel angry or sexual or ashamed or whatever the...
He made them feel sexual. That... What?
Fuck, negativity. I put that negativity on them.
Jordan, why was it unacceptable that you continued to do it over the years? I'm not asking you to give me that answer right now, but you need to write that down. There needs to be something, just like the line about the kids, there needs to be something there about how you recognize that you were told over the years and still kept going. Why is that unacceptable? What does that do to people, and how did it make you feel? How powerful did you feel when you're behind the keyboard and able to say whatever it is that you wanted to these people and make sexual jokes, innuendos, and advances to people? Because, hey, even if 1 out of 100 replies positively, you're going to miss every shot you don't take, right?
Yeah.
So that needs to be added there.
I'm sorry I turned everyone on. Like, legit, that's how he's thinking about shit. And it's like, no. Joran, no. This is not how the world works, dude.
Okay, next, I did the same, and then we'll start from there.
I did the same on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right, so many times I can't even count. I believe the person who, this is the troll thing, I believe the person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate.
Your hair's on sweet. I probably have said it before because I repeat myself all the damn time. I have a really bad memory and my thoughts are very simple, so I probably did say it before at some point.
Person's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me. I think the two incidents are
all the
completely
troll
unrelated.
stuff.
And then and then that's
Sexualizing
it.
left
That's all
and
you
right.
talk about. That do you know what it's like to try and blow a whistle on someone and that person tells people, this is a fucking troll. Don't even pay attention. This person was trying to make a video and release it to show people and got shut down, was told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Is
Honestly,
that okay?
Until yesterday, I thought it was all the same person.
Why does it
I
matter?
was choosing to believe it was all the same person. And now I know absolutely it was not.
Why does it
Do
matter?
you think that this sentence should be buried? You have people who don't want to stream on their own channels because they think there's some random troll out here going after people. Eurovision thinks that there's thumbs down on its videos because of this troll.
I believe that's true, though.
Why?
I mean, because I've had a number of people in the community say, I had this troll. As soon as I start saying that...
Does Jordan think that, like, the whole internet shares one troll? Like how when newscasters thought that, like, 4chan is all one person and Anonymous is all one person? Like, is that what Jordan thinks?
Mind you, this was like 2 months ago. It's just like, they're like, oh, yeah, I had someone too.
Why would it be the same troll? Like, just saying that, oh, I had this troll 2 months ago. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well,
This
I mean,
is-
it's been a...
Jordan,
I've dealt with trolls.
perfect. But you're wrong. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You buried this. You buried this. And this is important because people are afraid. And you need to let people know that and this, I believe that the person who has alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretend. It's a run-on sentence that means nothing. You need to let people know that some of you right now are afraid because you think there's a troll attacking your site. I brought this on myself.
Yeah.
This person is after me and me alone. Please continue living your lives and doing your thing. Like, this person doesn't want, because they mention nothing about these other people, Jordan.
Okay.
Okay.
So should I not at all mention the fact that there was a separate troll doing...
Why? Why does it matter? Again, it's there isn't just one troll on the internet, and that's just the troll. Like, who cares, Jordan? Just say, hey, the whistleblower was real, and I tried to silence them. There you go.
Very different things.
Read that line and tell me that it doesn't sound like a confusing fucking mess. If someone wasn't completely aware of what was going on, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about there.
You're right.
The person who was alerted, the person who I called a troll was not a troll. It was, in fact, trying to warn people about my predatory behavior. Spell it out that clearly.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm going to delete this and type that out. The person who was alerting
I don't want to catch two people.
people to my...
No, Jordan, I need you to continue on and finish that part later, and then you can send it to me again. Like, 'cause I got my kid here and stuff, and I'm taking time out to do this with you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I have 2 paragraphs left. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. I have 2 paragraphs left. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the TCAP community. Well, you already said that's wrong.
Yeah, you put that in there twice.
You already said that's wrong. I just... Shut up, Jordan.
I mean, it's such bullshit.
Okay. Let's see here. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams. I made... Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I just thought I had... I got a little lost. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. The old excuses. I was thinking with my little head.
Motherfucker. Why would you say that? I was thinking with my little head. You are apologizing for being a sex pest, and you make a joke about your penis in your apology.
Think about that. Is ever something you want to be the case? And yeah, that's something I should, like you said, I should take out.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me say. Yeah, people don't need to know.
Now, I want you to read the whole paragraph. So.
No, I just completely.
Oh,
Well, you didn't even finish it. I was telling you that one line wasn't.
Oh,
But again, you pasted the whole thing into the chat, Jordan. So read it from the chat.
let me see. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel.
he had to mention his diggling and dog noses. Honest, it's so fucking funny.
Dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos or as overly sexual. And then I would take out the rest and go to the last paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and read the last paragraph.
All right. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends, had so much support for me and my general talent.
His general talent. Shut up.
I've been accepted with open arms and treated really, really good. It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's in a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Do you believe talking about the support for you and your talent? What?
Well, I just want to show that I'm appreciative for everything that's done.
But
you know,
but you haven't been appreciative. So talking about that's not going to be a good. So you're saying everyone reached out to me, was so incredible to me, and I treated them like fuck toys. Don't. But now I respect them, and my talent. You're talking about your talent, and this love that you have. You're talking about what you've gotten.
Right. Okay, how about if I go from thank you all for listening to me to I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature.
It's like, look, I know I fucked up, but don't forget, if you kick me out, you won't get any more of my amazing content. I mean, he's kind of right. We don't have any more of his amazing content now. I would kill for some new Joran content, but he's smartened up, and like actually is keeping his presence on the down low for the most part.
My stuff going forward will not be sexual.
Yeah, read it like that. Read the whole last paragraph like you just said it.
Okay, let me just take that out. Okay. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's in a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on.
Now that part.
From now on, I need to know if there's ever a situation where he's not sexualizing somebody. Because, like, just the type of person that Joran is, I really don't think it's possible for him to not sexualize somebody.
Part's important. I want to key in on that part. You're going to be respectful to all women you meet on the internet and in person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can say that with 100% sincerity. If I was looking you in the eye, you would say, I sincerely will be respectful to all women I meet, and the current women like Molly or Mini Syllables, Kelp Pill.
Yeah.
And that's sincere.
Yes.
And so, and you're being 100%. Now with the script that I know there's still some things to work on, but with what you've built out, you believe that you've been 100% sincere with it. And this is a sincere apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care about those people, even though I did things that were terrible. And that's kind of where I've got myself, where there's one part of me that cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck.
Cares and respects and is real. For real.
And that's something I need to address in my personal life.
Well,
he never does.
I mean, I haven't talked to Tiffany. I'll be honest. I have not talked to Tiffany about any of this.
She messaged me.
Okay, and what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her you were going to be doing?
So let me pull that up. It says it's deleted. The videos, everything I did with her is deleted from YouTube and my hard drive. The sketch, the rehearsal, the behind the scenes, everything is gone.
All of it's gone.
Gone. I don't even have a backup or anything.
So nothing. Okay. So I mean, that'll probably make her feel better to know that that none of that stuff's there. And if you're being sincere, I could tell her that when I do, speak with her whenever that is, because I'm sure that'll make her feel a lot better knowing that that's gone. Especially with the admission of the kids and the genie stuff. Like that's not going to be something she's gonna. And you did that. So like you told her that, and then so I have one question for you.
Oh, this is the best part.
What is
this? What? No way.
Because that was just sent to me as the genie video that's been privated and not deleted.
It says authentication error. Please select a different account.
Is the video privated or deleted, Jordan?
I deleted it. If you give me 1 second, I'll check. It was 100% deleted. I will go in there so I can make absolute fucking sure. I'm not taking any half measures here. I'm not screwing around. Okay.
When I go to the video, it says this video is private.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
So I'd have to say that kind of lacks sincerity if that's the case.
Right. No. The stuff that I have privated but not deleted yet has been the kelp pill stuff.
Jordan.
Kelp pill.
Looking at I have a channel too. I know the difference between a privated video and a deleted video. I'm looking at a screen that says video unavailable. This video is private. That's not what a deleted video would say.
But it's deleted. Hold on, I'm going to go very carefully because I want to take this seriously.
How
careful there's a delete button. It's not careful. Either you did it or you didn't, Jordan, and I'm giving you a chance right now.
Is this something you're clicking on right now?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm on myself. I was sent the link as we were talking.
Yeah.
Was sent the link and asked. I thought he was deleting these. And if it's something that you're keeping, hold on. If it's something that you're keeping for your own pleasure, even after all this, Jordan, that's not good.
Hold on.
He really thinks that he could just get away with it too. It's like, dude, what? Oh, you motherfucker! Hold on.
Because that's what I'm seeing. Video private.
Now the new one says video. How the fuck can it say video private if it's deleted?
Because that would mean it wasn't deleted.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I will delete everything that shows up as private this second. Because this shit needs to get done.
Jordan, I'm asking you. I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
Was that video privated?
It's gone.
Jordan.
Deleted.
Gone. Deleted. Yeah, like why would anyone want the content anymore anyways? Like if people are realizing, like why would we want the content? Why would he want the content? Like it just shows how insincere he is. It's like he says he cares so much for Tiffany, but he can't even delete that fucking video that he says is repulsive and he thinks it's vile. Come on, Jordan, you suck at this.
Completely off my computer.
I need you. Well, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Hey, Moten
Okay.
G.
That's not okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
I'm the last person you should be raising a voice
Yeah, he
at
could
right
just
now.
save it to his computer and not told anybody.
Absolutely.
You direct all that anger at fucking Jordan. Don't yell at me.
Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
I'm going to ask you one more time.
No.
Was the video privated? Because I'm seeing it as privated and that's not cached. I know IT
It was
far better than you. This
Yeah.
was a fresh screen. I changed the IP address just in case, and it's coming up as video privated.
This is crazy shit. I deleted it. Let me see if I can at least try to figure out. Okay. So Tiffany contacted me at 10:30.
I'm looking at it right now, Jordan. So
I hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says privated right now.
How is that
How's
possible?
that possible?
Okay. Would it help if I changed browsers? I mean,
It's so easy to delete a video off YouTube. He's clearly lying.
Jordan, if you're seeing, if the video's gone, then it wouldn't matter. You could do it on your phone.
yeah.
The browser's not going to matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
It says the
So
video
this
is
is the
private.
frustration of someone who is actually innocent, finally.
No.
And,
I'm just failing to find the humor in the situation with everything going on, and you're telling me that you're being sincere and that everything is gone, and then I get this while we're on the phone. While you're telling me your sincere statement, I get this.
I will delete my entire channel if you think that's what I need to do.
Why didn't you do that to begin with, dude? I will delete my entire channel if that's what you think I have to do. Like, then do it. Why didn't you do that to begin with? He's so stupid.
Jordan,
That's how serious I am.
I want you to stop asking me what I think you need to do. Because, again, I don't have expertise in preying on women online to the point where I have to delete a channel. I don't know what to do. I know what not to do, and that's why I've avoided this situation. You need to decide what you're going to do, but I'm telling you right now that I'm looking at a video that you said was deleted. I know what a deleted video looks like, and I know what a private video looks like.
Yeah.
They don't accidentally switch between one or another.
And you said it's not cached.
Dog.
I mean, I'm offended that you would even ask me that.
Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
trying.
I
I'm
know,
trying.
I know IT far better than you. I know how to create a new screen. I switch my IP. I completely clear the cache in an incognito tab. I'm seeing that this video is private. Now, if I refresh it and then it says that the video is gone, that tells me that now you went and deleted it. But if it stays up that it's private, it tells me that you're just keeping it private for your own personal use.
Oh boy, I can't win.
Him saying, "Oh boy, I can't win," just kind of confirms in my mind that he knew that he was keeping it private. Like, obviously, he's keeping it private, and we all know he is. But he's sitting here trying to like say, "Oh no, I'm not keeping it private." But like him saying, "Oh well, I can't win," it's like he just is kind of acknowledging that yeah, he's keeping it private.
Is it possible? Is it possible that somebody sent a link to something else that's currently private?
John,
Like Kelso was still up.
Do you think that I'm a rookie? You don't think I have
No.
this link already?
No.
No.
You don't think I have this link already? You don't think all this stuff was sent to me prior to you privating and deleting? I'm telling you that people laid out a blueprint for me to make a video. This is what people do.
Yeah.
They send me a blueprint of everything so I don't have to go and search for it.
Yeah.
That video had already been downloaded and put into a Google Drive. The 3 Witches
Drive.
video is downloaded and available, but you said that it was deleted, cleared, wiped from your hard drive, and I'm looking at a screen that says it's been privated.
How is that possible? I could send you a screenshot right now of all my content, the back end, everything.
How is that possible?
I want to do my absolute best to let you know that I'm sincere.
If you're sincere, it doesn't take a bunch of effort. Like he's trying to say, I'm giving you my best, right now, Wes, to be sincere with you. You can just be sincere. It doesn't take like effort to be like actually sincere.
And that all your time that you've given me has not been a waste. Yes, of course I want to save my skin. I'm not going to lie, but you've been going above and beyond much more than I deserve.
Yes.
Yeah, send me that screenshot, and then you might as well keep working on your script. I'm gonna look into some things on the back end. I'm getting stuff coming in, so I'm gonna check this stuff out, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Sleep well. That's it. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm tired, and I have a whole ass ball python here that is fiending for some dinner. And I have a Reuben that's fiending for some dinner. He's blepping at me right now. Hold on, can I get a picture of him blepping? I need to get a picture of him blepping. Hold on. Oh, Reuben, please. Please don't. No! Reuben! God damn it. Anyways. This was cool. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for supporting me with the super chats. I am gonna go fucking tomorrow go to Wawa and get a fat fucking sandwich. This was fun though. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, Reuben. And we're all doing so much better than Lauren and Joran.